Spring has finally sprung, and for those of you who have been waiting to get out to your local track and watch some harness racing until the weather gets warm, well, now you have no excuse. We have some great racing on tap, and you also have no excuse not to watch this next half hour of PA Harness Week. Coming up, we'll chat with driver Yannick Gingras about his top honor of Driver of the Year. Plus, our gal Heather makes history as she calls a horse race at Pompano. You'll have to see it to believe it. And we'll take you to Yonkers for more of the Levy's plus racing from Pocono and right here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. The hottest horsecasters on TV are right here on PA Harness Week, and it's all coming to you right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're off.
Hi there, Kimasabi, and welcome to Pahawi. That's short for PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross. Got a great show in store for you, and the reason that I know is because on our lovely multicolored cheat sheet right here, we got all the details, which tells us this show is going to be slamming. Would you agree, babe?
I would agree, yeah.
It's right here, look on your sheet.
I know, it's right here.
I got to be honest with you. Heather's sheet is not multicolored. Mine, however, as you can see with a naked eye, and we love naked eyes, is multicolored.
Yeah. You're really exposing behind-the-scenes stuff, just to kick the show off.
It's our 8th season. We should have secrets from our faithful viewers.
Yes, I agree.
Of course not. Okay, big news going on at Yonkers. This time of the year is always the Levy legs. And if you're a leg man, this is the only place to be, PA Harness Week. And there's a special horse in this great series. His name is P H Supercam. Now, you may recall the name because last year he won the Levy final and he beat the likes of the 7-Eleven horse.
The 7-Eleven horse?
Foiled again.
Why is he 7-Eleven horse?
He's made $7 million. He's 11 years old. The 7-Eleven horse. What is wrong with you, girl?
Oh my gosh! High-five me on that. That was unbelievably great. That was so awesome. Okay. Wow.
Well, while we're on this, let me go on a high. Let's stop myself on a high here. Heather's going to tell you all about that race. It was race 6 at Yonkers on Saturday, and PH Supercam was the one to watch.
I'm just soaking in all of your wittiness already.
You want to slurp me while I'm in there?
Yes, exactly. Okay, yes. What he said. That's how we're kicking the show off. All right, so in this Levy leg, we've got number 2, PH Supercam. He is the 3-5 favorite, and he is looking for his 3rd win in a row. Number 5 is Luke in Hanover. Has Tim Tetrick in the bike, who, by the way, recently represented the United States down under in the World Driving Championship. And in number 6 is Clear Vision. He goes to post for North America's leading trainer, Ron Burke.
Luke Hanover. PH Supercam getting the perfect trip here is the 3-5 choice. Then comes American Venture 3rd, Ashland 4th. Clear Vision is 5th. Through a half mile, it was 56 seconds flat as they wheel around the turn, 2nd and final time. 3rd over behind So covered there is Speckled Door, and trailing is Macrolade, who moves up toward the inside now. Up the backstretch, Luke Hanover in this first division of the Levy, leading it by a length and a half. PH Supercam is right there, ready to roll at any moment. It's a gap of 2.5. On the outside, Ashland is struggling, and then American Venture and Clear Vision. 3/4 in 1:23 and 2, 27 and 2. 3rd quarter rattled off here by Luke Hanover. PH Supercam, no excuse. Clear Vision putting on a huge effort. He's 3 wide around Ashland, and on the inside is American Venture into the stretch. Luke Hanover on the ropes here. Here comes PH Supercam on the outside, looking to make it 3 in a row. PH Supercam taking front. Luke Hanover, and he's got him.
Luke Hanover led the way around the Yonkers half mile, but stalking him in the 2-hole was PH Supercam. But then they come down the stretch, and he ends up winning in 1:51 and 2. So really benefited from that garden spot journey, and with having driving superhero in the bike, Jason Bartlett. They come up with the win. Luke Hanover, he settled for 2nd, and a 105-1 shot.
Huh?
Mackerlane was third in there.
Wow.
Yes.
Unbelievable. We're going to have more Levy legs later if you are into such things. But let's go to a different part of the anatomy now. We're going to go to the pipes, specifically the pipes of Heather Vitale, because she went to Pompano and she actually called a race. And she told me off camera, I didn't practice. I've never done it myself. I've never done anything. I just went out there and did that bad boy, and I nailed it. Let's see if she did.
Well, I don't know if I said I nailed it. I just said I was really proud of myself, okay? So, yeah, this is the deal. I was down at Pompano, and about a couple days beforehand, they invited me to call a race, and I'm going to tell you something. I was so nervous. I mean, right before, I almost bailed, but luckily Gabe Pruitt, who is the announcer there, he talked me off the ledge, literally off the ledge, because there is a ledge that you're looking at when you're calling the race, you know?
Come in, Heather. Come in.
And he helped me. And before you take a look at some of my race call here, be easy on me, number one. And number two, remember that I did make harness racing history because I was the first woman in the Pompano Park's 51-year history to announce a race there.
Wow.
I'm not very coordinated. I have a hard time walking and chewing gum at the same time, so I'm not sure how this is going to go with me doing this. Okay, this, and that. So we'll see. All right, wish me luck.
And they're off. It looks like the 5 Cascada is taking an early lead there. Settling second is Commander Hawk. Going third on the pylons there is Casino Captor. Oh, wait, no, Casino Captor, it looks like, wants the lead. So there goes Casino Captor right to the front, and Cascada is going to let him go.
We got another lead change, it looks like, coming up here, or there might be some hard ball. Let's find out here in a second, because Commander Hawk is coming to the lead as we come in front of this stretch. By the way, that first quarter was 27-4.
They're coming up the back stretch. We've got a full for Mark first up, trying to battle it out with Commander Hawk, and man, they're really duking it out on a Saturday night in Pompano, people.
As they come down the stretch, they are thundering. It is number 3, a full for Mark with David Ingraham. Casino Captor on the outside for second, just can't get there. In 153-3.
Wow.
Yeah. I had a couple catchphrases in there, like thundering down the stretch, you know, playing some hardball on a Saturday night, you know, like, yeah, so.
The question is, do you want to do it again, or is it one and done for you?
Yeah, well, I joked around and I said it was my debut and my swan song.
Okay.
All together, and people actually ask me, how did your race call go? And I tell them, trust me, it's like nothing you have ever heard before in harness racing, okay?
Stick around with us. When we come back, we're going to go up to Pocono, and why? We're going to check out the Weiss Wags. There'll be Wags of the Weiss coming up. The great series. It's a weight closer. Don't go away.
Life. It all comes down to the things you do, the places you see, the people you meet. It's all of the beautiful things, the incredible things, and the spectacular things that makes us feel unexplainable things. Life is going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life. Mohegan Sun Pocono.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome back. This is PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. We are here at beautiful Harrah's, Philadelphia, and as promised, we're going to go to Pocono for the Weiss legs. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Passover. We got the Levy legs, we got the Weiss legs, we got all these legs, and it's Passover. By the way, if you're celebrating Passover, good Pesach to you. And this is Easter week, so happy Easter. And maybe you're just celebrating spring.
Yeah,
enjoy.
Kids have off school,
Exactly,
having a good
spring
time.
break, all that good stuff.
Flowers are blooming.
It's all good. All right, let's have a look at race 5. It is a Weiss leg, 3 or 4-year-old, pacing colts and geldings. Number 6, Major Uptrend with Matt Kakaley for Ron Burke was 3-5. Number 4, YS Yodel, make that Yodis, an impressive winner last week, was 9-5 with Simon Allard for his brother Rene Allard, and a Ron Burke entry that Major Uptrend was not a part part of? Number 1, What I Believe, if you believe that, with Ronnie Wren Jr. and 1A Coaster with Jim Morrill Jr. We're both 8-1. And with a call, Jim Baviglia.
For the moment, it's Major Uptrend who was able to make the, Mojito Hanover who has the lead. Major Uptrend coming after him. This is the 3-5 favorite, working hard on the outside for Kakaley and gets by Mojito Hanover. Back to third on the inside, What I Believe, followed by Vance Bayama. Now Weapons Dealer, an upset winner in the series last time, begins a first over journey with Wise Lotus behind that cover. And on the inside, Coaster, Red Pine is 8th, and way back, Cardiac Fashion's out of it. Half 56 even, 28-3, second panel. Major Uptrend leading it here by about a length and a half. Matt Kakaley not asking him for anything at the moment. Inside, Mojito Hanover looking for another move. Then comes What I Believe. The first over not making much damage right now for Weapons Dealer. Behind that cover, Wise Lotus moves up to 5th. Then inside, Vance Bayama, further back, Coaster. Up top, it's still Major Uptrend at the 3/4 pole, 123-4, 27-4 third panel. Major Uptrend by a length on the outside. Weapons Dealer continuing to come on. Now he's been out a long way. In behind that, Wise Lotus spins out 3 wide and still in the pocket, What I Believe. Top of the stretch, Major Uptrend by a length and a half. Now Kakaley asks for a little bit more, and Major Uptrend delivering here.
Major Uptrend dismissed this bunch with utter disdain, winning easily in 151-3. YS Lotus off a perfect second over trip. Got the belly. What I Believe was third. Congrats to owner Howard Taylor, a loyal and faithful viewer of PA Harness Week. And now to race 10, here's the lovely Heather.
Thank you. All right, second division of 2 on this night. Again, these are the Weiss legs, and these are for 3- and 4-year-old pacing men. The purse, $15,000. Number 1 is Victory at Last. He has won his last 2 by just a head, and he's got a Ron Burke stablemate in here as well, and it's the 1A, it's Shadow Recruit. Oh, speaking of shadows, number 6 is Shadow Margot. He had a horrendous year, but man, he is really in the zone right now.
Shadow Margot, a win and a place in 2 starts in the series. Larry Stahlbaum has him out on the engine, a bit rough gated there, but on top. Pocket seat for Victory at Last, 2 for 2 in the series. The pace slows through the front stretch now. Well, we said heads out there first over for Marcus Miller. Art Degree stays in 4th. Colt Power now following the cover along with Affluenza. And a gap back to Brick Bazooka and way back there to Shadow Recruit. To the half-mile marker, 56-2, 29-3 second panel. Stahlbaum needed the breather after the quick opening number, and he got it there as Shadow Margot leads it by a length. Things are going to speed up now on the outside. Well, we said pressuring. Victory at Last in a great spot there in the pocket. Colt Power second over, still about 3 3/4 off the pace. To his inside, Art Degree actually taking 4th back now. Then Affluenza, big gap back there to Brick Bazooka and Shadow Recruit way back. Meanwhile, Shadow Margot still leads. 3/4, 123-4, 27-2. There was that much faster back stretch. Shadow Margot by a length and a half. Outside, well, we said Colt Power coming alive 3 wide, and Victory at Last still waiting his chance. Top of the stretch, it's Shadow Margot. Here comes Victory at Last in the passing lane, and he comes up to challenge strong. It's Victory at Last taking the lead away from Shadow Margot.
Victory at Last. Like, the name makes you think that the horse never wins a race. Right? I know. He's won 3 in a row, okay? Now this time he wins in 152-1, and that is a career best for this horse. Matt Kakaley is in the bike. Shadow Margot put together another really great effort, did the work on the front. He took 2nd. The show spot went to Art Degree. Getting back to the horse Victory at Last, the winner. All right. Now, we said Matt Kakaley was in the bike. The trainer is Ron Burke. Now, of course, Ron Burke loves to use Matt Kakaley. He also loves to use Yannick Gingras. That's one of his go-to reinsmen. And Yannick was voted the 2014 Driver of the Year, and he is going into 2015 with a great year. And it's always really great to catch up with Yannick, and Sharla McBride did that.
At 35 years old, Yannick Gingras' career is in its prime. In 2014, Yannick earned a career-high $17.29 million in purses while racking up 555 wins, including 4 Breeders' Crown titles.
Oh, it's definitely a dream year. You know, as a driver, that's what you want. You want to get the power and drive for the right barns, and everything kind of fell into place. A lot of times I had the two best horses in some of the divisions for the 2-year-olds, and I didn't have to pick till the Breeders' Crown, so like it definitely made my job easier. And like I said, driving for Ronnie and Jimmy, you know, they're the 2 top guys right now, and you know, everything worked out good.
Yannick's unprecedented season earned him Driver of the Year honors.
Oh, it's definitely nice. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, the riders and everybody in charge realized how good of a year I had, and it definitely is. It's a nice little laurel at the end of the year that, you know, you get that award. But you know, as long as I win the big races, I think everything else will fall into place.
There have been many awe-inspiring horses who have stood in the winner's circle with Yannick, but there is one ageless wonder who appears to stand above the rest. At 11 years young and the richest horse in harness racing history, Foiled Again is coming back for another season.
Oh, he definitely made a great impact. I think we've came up kind of at the same time. I think, you know, my career kind of took off really at the same time as he came along, and you know, he's a warrior and he's an overachiever, and you know, he's obviously made a lot of money, but also gave me some great thrills.
With his best season behind him, Yannick is now focused on the future.
Well, you know, it's going to be hard to top, that's for sure. You know, I mean, like on the 4 Breeders' Crown, but also all the big races I won throughout the year. But most of the horses I drove last year are all coming back. You know, I think all of them but Lifetime Pursuit, actually. So, you know, there's no reason not to have another good year. Hopefully, those horses stay healthy and come back good. And I think I have some nice 2-year-olds coming up from what I hear from Ronnie and Jimmy. So, I mean, the chances are I'm going to have another good year.
Reporting for PA Harness Week, I'm Sharla McBride.
Congratulations, Yannick, on a career year, and best of luck in this year, 2015. Thank you, Sharla. When we come back, we're going to have action aplenty from Pocono, and also we'll head to Harris, Philly. Don't go away.
As they come towards us for the first time, and a bit of a battle is looming up top.
It's showtime. It's all about the action, the odds, the wagers. It's all about who drives who. It's all you need to be part of the action. PA Harness Week, harness racing's fastest paced half hour. Saturdays 10:30 a.m. on Comcast Sportsnet Philadelphia. Online at HarnessWeek.com.
Hello there, you. Welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. And let's go to the 10th race at Harris, Philly, a condition pace for non-winners at $25,101 in their last 5 starts. Excuse me, what?
It's a mouthful condition, isn't it?
I would say 22 times on the line. Number 2, Runaround Sue, Dion's favorite horse with Tim Teacher was 3-5. Number 7, Magic Starlight was 4-1 with Yannick Gingras. Number 6, Make-A-Wish with Corey Callahan 7-1, and Mike Posich has that call.
Rock Around Sue moves up to force yet another lead change. Gianna's the lights back to second. Make-A-Wish now driving up first over third around the turn. Fast and Feisty shuffled back into fourth. Up on the outside, Magic Starlight advancing well with cover fifth. Jeremy Sweetheart, once the race leader, shuffled back to sixth. Outside, Marty Party's in a live outer flow, trailing a Zoo Bad Shark, but that one's on the move. 56 and 4 for the half, 29 for the quarter. 4 in, 4 out. They race up the bank stretch, and up on the outside, Make-A-Wish is taking the fight to Rock Around Sue, who's under Teatrick urging. Outside, Magic Starlight's well positioned off cover third. Gianna's Delight starting to look for racing room in fourth. On the outside, Marty Party is next. Towards the inside, Fast and Feisty shuffled. 3/4, 124 and 2. The 1-8 for the split, midway around the bend. Make-A-Wish trying to complete the grind on Rock Around Sue. Here comes Magic Starlight now, driving up third into second. They straighten the way for the stretch drive. Make-A-Wish turns first. Outside, Magic Starlight takes aim now. In between horses, Marty Party far outside. Ooh, Bad Shark mid-stretch. Make-A-Wish, here comes Ooh, Bad Shark on the far outside. 34-1 shocker.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Apparently no one followed the advice of Dion to keep away from a Runaround Sue, because Sue got parked to the half, and when she finally cleared, Make-A-Wish came a-calling. When the dust settled, Runaround Sue was toast. Number 3, Oh Bad Shark, a 30-1 bomber with Allan Davis, came from the men's room, lit up the tote board with a 70-80 mutual. Machuca Wish went a big mile to grab the belly. Magic Starlight got third. How about that? Allan Davis, $70.
Yeah. Well, he's very well bred, you know. That's Eddie Davis's son.
I knew that.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
He doesn't have a big E on the back of his
No, he has
cars.
a big A.
Oh, does he?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
That Allan Davis.
All right.
I got it.
Let's get off the fashion talk now.
All right, let's do the 13th.
All right, so now we've got trotters, 3 and 4 year olds, purse $14,000. So you know that song from Sound of Music where
hills are alive.
No, not that.
Not that one.
Nuh-uh. The one. This is a list of my favorite things.
Yes.
Okay, that one. All right, that's the horses in this race. So get this. All right, so we have number 6's Chocolate Explosion. Happens to be the favorite.
Darryl Dawkins? Good.
Next to him on the starting gate is number 7, Whiskey and Roses. And then next to him is number 8, Fine Wine and Caviar. Okay,
wow.
So all of these things I think better than Julie Andrews' list, but let's see if any of them are winners.
Machuca takes the lead. Back to second, Chocolate Explosion. Fine Wine and Caviar on the outside in third. Length and a half back in fourth. Arena Hanover, they straighten the way for the stretch drive. It's Machuca who turns first. Trying to battle back Chocolate Explosion. Fine Wine and Caviar now wide as the ball. It's Machuca, Fine Wine and Caviar towards the inside. Chocolate Explosion down to the finish. Machuca.
None of my favorite named horses won. Actually, it was a Machuca in here. And just in case you're wondering,
that name doesn't fit.
Yeah, I know. Machucar, I believe, is Spanish for like to pound, to give pain to beat. So there you go, Machuca. It's also the name of a 2004 Spanish film.
Could it mean Tibet? Maybe could we make it Tibet?
No, I think because the horse is like beating their competition.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there you go. That's what I get out of it. Anyway, Allan Davis, hello. Here he is in victory lane once again, and this time he wins for trainer Bobby Shahan, 159-1. Second was Fine Wine and Caviar. Third was Chocolate Explosion. Whiskey and Roses finished sixth, though.
Okay, Saturday's fourth at Pocono, a claiming handicap. 4 and 5 year old Pacers, 30 down to 25. Number 6, To Beach His Own with Georgie Knapp was even money. Number 5, Great Artist with Georgie's bro Ant Knapp was 7-5. They took all the money. And number 1, Always a Diamond, 6-1 with Matt Kakaley. Let's see what went down in this heat.
Great Artist has the lead, but all kinds of pressure coming on the outside from Southwind Terror. JC Onthebeach getting ready to spin out 3 wide. Always a Diamond still in the pocket. Top of the stretch. It's now Southwind Terror, a slight lead on Great Artist. On the outside, JC Onthebeach is closing well from far back. To Beach's Own is coming on again. There are 4 of them across the line here. JC Onthebeach lunging. JC Onthebeach.
What a heat. JC on the beach, 11-1 with Jim Morrill Jr. Moved up steadily on the outside, picked up live cover, and got up to win it in neck in 152-2. Number 2, Southwind Terror, 9-1. With Simon Allard raced on the outside of the mile, was a game second, beating Great Artist, another neck back, in a thrilling finish. Stick around when we come back. We're heading up to Yonkers, to check out the Levy legs. Excitement aplenty. Don't think about going anywhere, but sticking around right here.
Life. It all comes down to the things you do, the places you see, the people you meet. It's all of the beautiful things, the incredible things, and the spectacular things that makes us feel unexplainable things. Life is going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life. Mohegan Sun, Pocono.
Hello there, you. Welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. You know who you are. So let's get right back to the action. We're going to head to Yonkers. Saturday's 7th at Yonkers was the 3rd Levy leg, the 2nd division, worth 50 grand. Number 3, Better's Edge with Yannick Gingras was 3-5. Number 1, Sapphire City, Do-I Diddy was 2-1 with Jason Bartlett. All the rest were double-digit bombers, and John Herndon has that call.
Final turn, Better's Edge. On the outside, Do Me That Again. Toward the inside, Sapphire City awaits the passing lane. Eric Carlson working on the long shot. National Debt, then Validus Deo. And they've worn down Better's Edge. Up to take the lead is Do Me That Again. Late on the scene, National Debt, Sapphire City on the inside. And then comes Validus Deo in the deep stretch. Do Me That Again.
Better's Edge cut the mile on his way to Wire City, Do-Wah-Diddy, until number 4, Do Me That Again, an 11-to-1 shot with Danny Dubé came roaring up to grab the lead and just outguts the pocket-sitting Sapphire City, Do-Wah-Diddy, to win it in 153-2. Number 5, National Debt, a 13-to-1 bomber with Eric Carlson beat the towering Better's Edge for third. And next up, race 8. Another Levy.
Do-Wah-Diddy.
Do-Wah-Diddy.
Okay, yeah. In here, oh, my horse, my boo. I love this guy. It's foiled again. He is the number 2 horse in here. The richest harness horse of all time. He has almost $7 million in the bank. Now, there's another all-star equine in here as well. It's number 6, Michael's Power. You might remember that he won the Little Brown Jug in 2012.
I do?
Yes, and then number 3 is Polak A. Now, he's won the first 2 legs of the Levy, and actually, they're his first 2 starts in America.
Foiled again. The 6-time millionaire challenged now by Polak, who's looking to make it 3 in a row. Toward the inside, Fat Man's Alley. Michael's Power is right there honing in. And third over behind live covers Mox Beach Boy, and foiled again. Is going to have to buckle down tonight. 3/4 clocked in 1:25-2. 28-2 third quarter. Foiled again. Polak is up alongside. Toward the inside, Fat Man's Alley. 3 wide. Michael's Power 4 wide. Mox Beach Boys, they straight away into the stretch. And foiled again. Surrounded by challengers tonight. Foiled again. Could not withstand the pressure. Here's Fat Man's Alley. Scoots through between rivals. Michael's Power on the outside. Fat Man's Alley.
Fat Man's Alley takes the early lead. Seems to make foiled again. It'll work a little bit to get the front. Now the fan favorite does clear and then has to battle with Polak A, who comes first up. But it's Fat Man's Alley who's just sitting there having the guard.
Fat Man's just sitting there, right?
Yeah, it's like Fat City in the awesome guard. And then anyway, so coming down the stretch, he ends up getting the job done at 153-4. Again, those red and white colors of Jason Bartlett in the bike. He's tearing them up in Yonkers. Michael's Power was second. Third went to Texarkana, and foiled again. Did get a check. He was 5th.
Go rock the Fat Man. By the way, foiled again lost because Yannick said he was fat. If you watched the show last week, Yannick came on the show and said, well, the reason he lost is because he lost by a leg. Well, you see, he's getting older, and he's a little overweight. Excuse me? The horse's head's all messed up now, right?
Yeah.
Watch it, Yannick.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch your step, pal. All right, the final Levy leg was Saturday's 10th. Number 1, Dancing Yankee with Brett Miller was even money. Number 2, Take It Back Terry 5-2 with George Brennan. Number 3, Mock It So with Tim Tetrick 3-1. Let's watch that bad boy.
Dancing Yankee taken on now by Beach Memories. They raced 3/4 in 1:23-1. Final turn, and Dancing Yankees got to buckle down. Beach Memories applying steady pressure toward the inside. Take It Back Terry. Then he's all black toward the inside. Mock It So, and Capozzo's flattened out into the stretch. It's Dancing Yankee under siege on the outside. Beach Memories. Beach Memories takes a short lead up the inside. Take It Back Terry closing in. He's all black and Mock It So down to the line. Take It Back Terry.
Take It Back Terry got a garden spot trip and eked out a tight win over number 5 Beach Memories, off at 5-1 with the white-hot Danny Dubé, who was lighting it up there at Yonkers, who raced wide the entire mile, just got beat a neck. Dancing Yankee held tough to be a gutsy third, another neck back in the show position. And Heather, as much as we want to continue this show, we're out of time, babe.
I had a ball again.
It was great.
Yeah.
With too much fun. Good stuff. And for all of us here, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, and my boo, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace just a taste and get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.